Hi guys! Obviously I am solo today and back in my room in Iowa in the United States. Kaitlyn is in South Carolina visiting some family at the moment and her grandpa is having health troubles, so it is just going to be me. We were going to give you a text post from her whenever she had internet, but it's looking less likely. Everything's really hectic and I don't know the full extent of what's going on, but we have been texting and I have both of our information, so here we go. It's been 3 weeks since we've been back, which means we're both pretty firmly on the other side of reverse culture shock. Coming back to America is different because you know what you're gonna get, and you also know what's different, and then there's things that kind of creep up on you as being different. I've mostly been... Well, I've completely been staying in the state of Iowa since I've been back. Yay! So I've been cleaning a lot and writing, and I am going to be detasseling later, which is super fun. But only takes like a couple weeks and you earn several $100s, so. Kaitlyn has been traveling a lot. She's on a road trip with her parents at the moment and visiting a lot of family. And we've both been writing, so good stuff. As far as reverse culture shock goes, one of the big things I think is that it is more intense than just being a university student and coming back to your home. I noticed this a little bit last year when I was just coming back from Iowa. You know, you miss people, you miss the places, you miss the freedom. I should have found something to hold this camera before now. So there's just a little bit of regular, like, you know, being in a new place and missing the place you were from. But some of the very specific, like, American things that are weird, though, are so we're both really weirded out about dollars. The dollar bills here, I think the paper is different. It's hard to describe. It's not like thicker or thinner. They just feel a little different, and you accumulate a lot more dollar bills. And they're all the same size and they're green, which is very different from pounds. Yeah, on Kaitlyn's list of specific things, she had that her sugar tolerance has gone way down, so she can't drink, you know, like Starbucks coffee, which I think we addressed earlier, was that Starbucks is very, very sugary, especially compared to British coffee. Yeah, so she's having trouble with that, and also trying to find Indian food in Wisconsin, or mostly Wisconsin, I think, where she's been grocery shopping, is difficult. I haven't been doing a lot of shopping, which has been weird for me, because I'm used to, you know, doing it every week and going out and getting all my vegetables. We eat a lot more meat here. It's actually not as great. I mean, I thought I'd come back, and actually for the first couple days I was like, look, there's so much chicken! And one of the things on Kaitlyn's list was beef, but I'm kind of overloaded on meat right now. So that's been weird. Yeah, Kaitlyn's listed that she's still dropping British slang, which I think I've noticed, but at the same time it's just like, this slang became pretty subconscious for me. But also my subconscious has adapted pretty well back, and as I say things that come out, I'm like, that's American. Yeah, we're back. On the good side, at least one of the things I've noticed is when I do get a good question, it's really fun to discuss because we are kind of British experts now. I wouldn't say experts, but, you know, compared to the normal American, yeah, there's a lot of, like, normal university student conveniences. Like, it's, you know, nice to be back and not have to pay for laundry and, you know, have someone else cook food. Back in America means that some of the food that I'm not cooking is a lot more Mexican, and burgers and, like I said, chicken. So much chicken and meat. It's great to have, like, internet again. The British internet on campus was actually faster than the internet that I have here in my house, but there are a lot of American websites that I got, like, really used to having that don't work in Britain, like Pandora, and this, like, Where I Watch TV Vicky, and I don't remember all of them, but it's really great to have them back. I think the last thing that Kaitlyn has written down is that she's glad to be driving again. I am too, but we both also miss like the buses. It's kind of nice to... I think one of the things I've noticed is that my parents have a real tendency to do like emergency grocery runs, where my mom will, you know, buy groceries and then realize we don't have the one thing. She's decided that we're having tacos or chicken or whatever one night, and she doesn't have one thing and she'll send someone out to get it. Not that I didn't make emergency runs like to the stores on campus, but I like planning. But yeah. That is really it. Reverse culture shock seems to be more of a thing than regular culture shock. But everything's going okay. I mean, neither of us has had, like, crying breakdowns, so that's good. It means a lot to both of us that people have, you know, actually taken an interest and cared about what we're doing and why we're doing it and what we've been getting up to and everything. And for those of you on the Iowa campus, I hope to see you in a couple months, and for those of you that are related to either of us, we will also hopefully see you soon. And anyone else that we picked up along the way, extra thanks, because you have no obligation to be here. So, bye!